Hey folks, this is Ryan from bodyweightcoach.com. This is part 2 of our multidimensional core exercises. So last installment you mastered the leg thread with your hips up. Now we'll add in a second component that you'll have to master, and in the third installment you'll put the two together to get the full picture. So this is called the lateral shoulder roll. The one component you'll have to nail down for this and be comfortable in before you start is the plow. We don't expect yoga perfection. We just want you to be comfortable in a position where your feet are beyond your head. So you roll back to the plow like so. Always your weight should be on your shoulders. My voice isn't contorted here. I'm not laying on my neck or my head. My weight's comfortably supported on my shoulders. And then from this position, work to straighten out your legs. This is all. We don't expect a flat back at this point. If you can get to this point and you're comfortable, even if your legs are not straight, you can still accomplish this exercise. So one thing that often prevents people from getting into a reasonably comfortable plow is tightness in the lower back. One thing, myself included, if I've been flying a lot, traveling a lot, or doing a lot of desk work, writing books for you guys, I have to loosen it off a bit before I can accomplish the full exercise. So I'll roll back, get comfortable, let my knees rest on my forehead so my back starts to loosen off, then let the knees drop down, and finally start to creep one leg out. Loosen one side, loosen the opposite side, creep them both back until I'm comfortable and can lock them out. So when you get yourself to that position, you can do the lateral shoulder roll. We'll start at the far end of the mat, sitting up, hands on your knees. You remember the leg thread from the previous exercise. You'll have had to master that in order to do this one because you're threading your legs as you roll. So collapse one leg down, collapse the other side down, engage the mats with my shoulder, and then as I swing my feet around, I'll tuck my head in and under to the plow. Continue on through the plow and roll out the other side. I'll show this from the side in a second so you get a better angle, but let's just look at the movement fluidly a couple times so you see the big picture. So engage down to the side, leg goes long, plow, and out. Exhale as you go, nice and smooth, back and forth. So from this angle, you can see that you can use your hand if you're afraid to just roll sideways onto the ground. Use your hand to slow you down. Remember the screwing arm press up. Allow it to collapse down as you roll. So you can see that my left leg has to go long here to thread around the other leg. I'm not picking them up off the mats. They're always dragging. Threads long. Now I'm in the plow. You can stop in the plow, or you can continue on through. And each time that long leg has to thread around. If you find yourself flopping over, the first thing you should look for is whether your feet are in constant contact with the ground. So, up and around. This is what you'll often see. This collapsing out of the position. Glue your feet to the ground or have a partner move you through it. Up and back. So, work these up and back. Get really comfortable with transitioning through that plow position, and then we'll put that arching leg thread and this lateral shoulder roll together to get something really cool in the next installment.